Women perhaps have been undervalued in the past, but I think that's changing. So I think we've now taken our rightful place alongside men, equal, the same, we've got equality with men. I was born in Southampton. I think it was in Southampton. Yes, it was Southampton. I can't remember that, of course. That goes back too far. But I remember my father in particular. He played a great part in my life. He was he had more time for me than my mother did, I think, to a certain extent. I can remember going walking with him, and you know, he'd sort of throw me up in the air and catch me as I came down. Oh, that was terrible. Every night, as soon as it got dark, you'd hear the German planes coming over. Every night, without fail. Didn't matter if it was a weekend or Saturday or Sunday, every night at 7 o'clock, can't remember the time, but I think it was around about 7 o'clock. When it got dark, you'd hear the German planes coming over, and you'd actually hear the bombs whistling through the air as they came down, and then you'd hear the bang, you know, and in the morning you'd go and see where they'd landed. Before we emigrated to Australia, that was taken in Trafalgar Square. My grandmother and my sister and myself, I'm on the right. There are some countries where it's not good, and certainly it's not good for women in some countries. So I do worry a little bit about the world, and I mean, the point is, you can't sort of isolate one part of the world from another. It affects us all, you know. What's affecting one part of the world eventually will affect most of the world, so you have to worry a little bit about the world and how it's going. I've always been involved in Amnesty International. I felt it was a good organisation to belong to. I still do, you know, but it's not as strong as it used to be, but it is a good organisation to belong to. Human rights matter. It matters what people are able to do and able to think. Yeah, that's one thing I will say about myself, you know. I mean, I'm not lazy. I never sit and do nothing ever. I've written a few short stories and things like that. I've done a lot of writing in my time. I'm fairly tolerant. You know, I'm prepared to listen to other people's point of view. Think before you say anything, because sometimes people say things quickly without thinking too much about it. Think about what you're going to say about that particular subject before you say it. That is probably a good idea, because some people are a bit impulsive and they sort of lose their temper easily, and then they say the wrong thing and they sort of upset people, and they shouldn't have done. So think before you speak would probably be a good idea. My family mattered to me more than anything else in life. You know, my children, they're my life, sort of thing. My husband's dead, so, you know, if something nasty happens to my children, that would affect me very, very much. You know, they are my world, really. Yeah, definitely my world. Oh yes, 93, aren't I? No, 96. Yeah, sorry, gone back a few. 96. Lost a few years. I haven't been told too many people that. I think I'm the same age as the Queen, aren't I? Yes, I'm the same. My royal connections, I'm the same age as the Queen. Mm. People have to die, and we have to lose the people that we love sometimes, and it's very sad, but it's inevitable. Nobody lives forever, so far. So we have to sort of realise that we might lose people from time to time, and it's sad, but then when we die, it's sad for somebody else too. It's just inevitable. The world doesn't stop because people are dying. The world goes on. And I mean, I've always had plenty of physical exercise, yeah. I think I've set a good example, let's put it that way. And my children have followed it too.
I think that's not about that, but you wanted us to. No, she was a wonderful mother. She really is a wonderful mother, and we all love her dearly.
Oh, thank you.
We do.
It's going to go down in posterity, and I'm going to be famous in 50, 100 years' time.
Yes.